Alright, episode 13. Now, lastly in the thing I said, take care and goodbye, that didn't fit well by saying that, because that was not the last episode, and even when I say it in this episode, it wouldn't fit in well, and, I don't have to say take care and goodbye, I could say that, the next video after I do the final episode of season 3 on Friday, I will do things that happen about season 3. About what was going on and what are the references, and yeah. But still, I would probably decide not to say take care and goodbye. I would say other things, just in case if I forget to. Alright? Now that we are a minute in, we gotta start this episode right now. As home was going on, as at the house, the gems were like, wow, this looks really good. We got this going on so far, said Teal Lemon, and the others laughed. It's like, yeah, it really does. What do you think, business? And it's like, yeah. And all of them were just like, I don't know if they would say it like that, but yeah, they were looking at the stuff like that. And as for we get back to the planet of Diamond, Diamond was then working, and then telling Angelite what to do. But Angelite was just saying that the Diamond that, Diamond, I think I have enough. I think I had enough of you. Or actually, what would make more sense is that Diamond gets angry at Angelite, and then Angelite saying, let me tell you something. I got fed up with you. And Diamond saying, are you having an attitude with me? And then Angelite saying, well, at least I'm not the only one who has an attitude, who has done that a lot of times earlier. And Diamond saying that, well, that's because I get stressed out with things. And they're not mostly doing their work. And especially you, that's why I'm yelling at you, because you're not doing your work. And then Angelite's saying, after many times you've been yelling at me to do my work, even though that, yes, I'm very appreciative that the most other times that you have been telling me to do work nicely, even though they're gems. But all you do is just sit around and tell them what to do, and you barely do any work. And then Diamond said, I'm a ruler. I'm supposed to tell what to do, and I have bigger things other than building and taking care. And the reason why I work less, because I have to focus on criminals. And then Angelite saying, well, I'm about to be your criminal because I have something to say to you. You are a coward. All you care about is killing gems, and you don't care about yourself, and you just get scared, and you are just being scared of anyone coming after you, and you just don't act like a grown-up. You just act like a kid by worrying that what to do until you finally be able to do it. And yeah, I know that you do a lot of stuff. I know you fight with the assassins a lot, but still, you act like a kid, and even right now, you do act like a child. And then Diamond saying, let me tell you something. I get to act the way I want to act, and whenever I want to act, and it's my personal body, and I don't care, and I'm a ruler, and I don't care about the consequences the way I'm acting over the gems. And as for you, my pretty angel light, you are fired. And you are under arrest for being disrespectful to a diamond. Guards! And as the guards were summoning up, take this Angelite to her cell. And then the guards took her to her cell and be like, and Angelite didn't mostly care. So then, we get back to Kavalite and Androdite. And Androdite was saying that I haven't quite got anything yet. But Kavalite, I promise to you that it will work well. And Kavalite's saying, well, good. Once we do this, we will find the new gems that we don't know yet. And we will tell Diamond that we did a good job by just telling her sort of a lie. Does that sound good, Androdite? Androdite said, yes. Alright then. Then that will be done. Or then something like that. I don't know. I don't think Kavalite said anything else, and then we just go to the next scene where at home, where we get to have the 5 gems working on the other things, how they can make the stuff spiffy in the house, like they've been working on stuff, how to make it stuff fancy, but like, and Roll of Diamonds like, oh my goodness, this looks so amazing. Everything looks fancy, and everything looks fine. What else should we work on? And Teal said, let's work on the garage, because I heard it's messy there. It doesn't, and Bismuth saying, excuse me, that's where I work there? Bismuth was just saying that in a fun way, not an angry way. And then be like, Teal's like, okay, we'll go ahead and clean the stuff around your stuff that what you work on, alright? And Bismuth said, okay. And then they started working on it and working on the stuff and started fixing his things up. And while that was happening, we get back to Diamond's planet, and Diamond approaches to Angelite, asking her questions that, so, a gem that had been serving me, the gem had been working with me very well, has turned against me. And Angelite saying, no, I did not turn against you. I did not betray you in any way. All I did was being mean to you. All I did was try to be mean to you because of how you've been acting, and I did not care about the good reasons of you yelling at gems, even me. And Diamond said, well, then you should have just accepted it. And Angelite saying, well, maybe I should have not accepted it. Like, something, I know that it sounded a little bit different than, not really similar to Diamond saying it, like, when Angelite was making the comeback sentence. But, whatever she was saying, it sounds a little similar to, it sounds similar, but, I should not. I should say that. Like, something like, should. Like, it's the only different thing of what, Angelite said to the sentence. It's the only different word than what Diamond had said. And then Diamond said, after she was saying the comeback talk, Diamond saying, oh, so now you are comeback talking me? Or, so now you come back to me with a sentence. So now you come back to me with another sentence that I don't like. Or you come back talk me, something like that. You're talking to me with a comeback. Like, oh, so now you're talking to me with a comeback, and Angelite saying, yes, and I do not care. And Diamond said, I welcomed you to my court. Or, yeah, someone, I welcomed you to my planet. I make you a protege. I trusted you. And then Angelite said, you don't trust anyone. every time that you, like again, like I said, so every time that what you do, like what the gems do that you do not like, you have a hard time with that, and you just don't want to do it, and you just keep having a hard time until you finally get what you want over the jobs. And then all you do is just I don't know, I don't know. I think that's it what Angelite said, but then Angelite's saying this. It's amazing, really. Or is it it's amazing, isn't it? Something like that. Um and Angelite was saying, I marched to my execution, and yet you're the one to be pitied. And then Diamond just having that surprised face, and then we get to uh and then we get back to the home. Gem's like cleaning up stuff that at around the basement as they were continuing working. And yeah, as they were talking, like Purple was saying to Teal, "Hey Teal, what do you think of this?" And Teal's like, "Well, it looks good, but we still need to clean up the edges." But we still need to clean up the other places that. And then as they were doing that, or like she was saying, but we need to clean up more of the edges. And then that's what Teal was saying. And then they were all like, got it. Or Purple Diamond's like, got it. And the rest like, uh, and then Purple was like saying, you guys are fine with that? And then the rest of Gems to the Crystal Gem members, and they said yes. They all were saying yes, and they were nodding their heads, something like that, and they started continuing working. And as that was happening, then we get to Diamond's planet at the private execution, where Diamond and the guards were watching Angelite being escorted by a guard, she was flying up there. And as they were waiting for the signal, Diamond then pulls out the signal of her sword, and then and as they were waiting, that as not waiting. I'm not saying waiting. Well, it can be waiting, but then the guard, an executioner pulls out the weapon, the obliterating cutting weapon, the cutting obliteration weapon, like the sword, and cutting obliteration sword, something like that. And as she was aiming for the back of her neck, he then, she, sorry for saying he, the executioner, she raises up her sword, waiting for the seconds, as the episode stares. That goes back into the scenes and stares at them. That goes to the scenes of the guards of watching and Diamond watching, and then it shows the sword. Then it shows the executioner swinging, and one swoop. It showed that Angelite's head falling down, and then we show Diamond staring, and then the next scene, we cut back, and that Angelite is gone. So yeah, with Angelite dead, Diamond is happy, and she has a smirk on her face. And then she walks back to her place, and then back to the home where the Gems like saying that as they were finishing the edges, they were amazed at seeing that it was good, seeing that it's good at doing that. And then we get to the other scene where Androdites was saying, Kavalite, I now have it. There is a Paldrettiite and a Willemite that we could use, that they are friendly enough for us to have the two dimes to distract them. And Kavalite saying, that is so good. We must go over there now and see them. Come on. and then they were leaving to go back, and they were leaving to go out, escorting themselves outside. They just leave the room, and then that's the end of the episode. So yeah, what did you guys think? That was so yeah. I'm gonna work on the other 13 episodes on Friday, and then I will get to make the about the reference video and stuff, like how about the references. And you guys can obviously know already, but I will still bring it up anyway later and tomorrow when I make that video. But right now, stay tuned for the 13 last episodes of this Steven Universe series.